And now we're joined by Jamie White. She's the U.S. Farm Service Agency's acting deputy administrator for farm programs. She's here to share how farmers can apply for this program. Good morning, Jamie. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
Well, first, farmers in Illinois and Iowa plant a lot of corn and soybeans. So what payments can they expect for those crops?
Absolutely. It's a very simple payment calculation. It's a flat payment rate per commodity. Corn is paying at $42.91 per acre, and soybeans is paying at $29.76 per acre. The payment rate is taken times the number of planted acres, and that equals your ECAP payment. In the case of prevented planted acres, the prevented planted acres will be subject to a 50% factor. So the assistance for ECAP is calculated on only 50% of the prevented planted acres.
Yes, so this program uses those planted and prevented planted acres from 2024. What's the best way for farmers to apply?
Absolutely. It's a simple, streamlined application process. FSA began mailing pre-filled applications to producers based on their 2024 acreage reports last week. Those pre-filled applications will begin landing in producers' mailboxes in the coming days. However, there is nothing that prevents a producer from contacting their local FSA service center immediately and requesting to submit that application. FSA county offices have that application immediately available and ready, and they can assist producers in applying in person or by fax or by email. And of course, on the FSA website online at fsa.usda.gov/ECAP, we do have the online ECAP application process available for those individuals who have a registered login.gov email.
That's great to hear. And right now, a lot of farmers might be also enrolling in ARC and PLC programs, so it sounds like a perfect time to do both of those. If you didn't submit your acres in 2024, can you still apply for this?
Absolutely. ECAP does provide the flexibility for producers who had not previously reported acres to the Farm Service Agency to submit an acreage report specifically for their 2024 planted and/or prevented planted acres. So they can certainly do that up until the application deadline for ECAP, which is August 15th, 2025 this summer.
Well, now the question everybody is looking for, when can they expect to see those funds in their bank account?
Absolutely. ECAP payments, once the applications are filed and the applications are approved, FSA is processing those payments as applications are approved on a rolling basis. Most producers are set up for direct deposit, and once those approvals take place, the ECAP funds should land in their bank accounts within 3 to 5 business days. So it's a very quick and easy process once all of the documentation is on file to be considered a complete application.
Yeah, definitely sounds like you've streamlined the process there. Are there any other tips that farmers should know?
The one thing I would just flag is that in addition to the ECAP application, the Emergency Commodity Assistance Program does entertain an additional higher payment limitation for producers that have an average uh, that their average gross revenue is 75% or greater. That comes from agricultural type activities. So that would be farming, ranching, or forestry. The ECAP payment limitation, the base payment limitation is $125,000, but the average gross revenue certification, if it is predominantly from agricultural activities, does allow a producer to access the higher payment limitation of up to $250,000. And that wouldn't need to be filed immediately with the ECAP application, but it does provide producers access to that higher level of assistance if, again, 75% or more of their revenue does come from agricultural related activities.
Well, Jamie, those were some great advice for our farmers here, and hopefully that can get them some more information to maybe enroll in the future. So thanks for taking some time this morning to talk with us. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.